Hey there, so we're moving on to respiration and circulation, and we're going to start with the circulatory system. Now, we often teach these systems together because they are intertwined, because they involve the lungs and the oxygen, but we're really going to be focusing on the movement of the blood through the circulatory system. So in this diagram, red blood is oxygenated blood, and blue blood is blood that has all the oxygen taken out of it. Now, in your body, your blood does not change colors. Regardless of what you've heard, it is a wives' tale. Your veins are not blue because your blood is blue. It has a lot to do with light refraction and other things, but the blood inside your body is basically just kind of red. So if you look right here, we have the heart, and the heart is the pump, okay? And so we have this two-pump system. So let's start here. At the top of the heart, we have atriums, and at the bottom, we have ventricles. Now, this side of the heart is called the left because it's like you're looking at yourself in the mirror. So when you look at yourself in the mirror, everything's kind of flopped, okay? So this is your left. So if you're turned this way, you have your left atriums, and those are those top chambers, and your left ventricles. And these little black lines right here and here and here and here, those are valves, and they open and shut to allow blood to move forward but not backwards, because when blood moves backwards, it's really kind of painful. So if we start here in our left ventricle, we're going to get pushed up and out this aorta. Okay, and now you have two choices here. So the aorta splits, and you can either go up to the brain and the neck, or you can go down to the rest of the body. So if we go down, we're in this artery, and then we get into these capillaries inside the tissues all throughout your body, okay? The capillaries is where oxygen exchange happens. It's where nutrient exchange happens. And then once it becomes deoxygenated, it goes back into the heart, and it goes into the ventricle, the atrium, into the ventricle, and then it can go out and into lungs. Now, when it's going towards the heart, it's a vein. When it's going away from the heart, it's an artery, okay? Usually the arteries are farther away from the skin surface because it's trying to keep it warm so that it can move. The veins that are closer to your skin doesn't have to stay as warm because it's not being used as much. So it's making its way back to the heart so that it can be pumped back into the lungs and go back throughout the body. When I first looked at this diagram, it kind of confused me a little bit because I was like, why is it going up? What's up there? And then I had to realize that this represents your head and your brain and all the things up in this area that are above you. Now, this is oversimplified. Your left side is not just aortas and arteries, and this side is not just veins. It's kind of a whole intertwined system, but what you need to know is if it's moving away from the heart, it's an artery. If it's moving towards the heart, it's a vein, okay? So there's another diagram I wanted to talk to you about. If you look right here, it kind of breaks down the heart a little bit more, and you can see the actual name of the valves and the direction of the blood flow, okay? These are both really good diagrams. So the circulatory system involves the heart pumping the blood to the lungs, pumping the blood to the rest of your body so that you can get oxygen to your body, get nutrients to your body so that you can grow. You have pulses, which help keep the blood moving through your body. And it's a really important system because when you don't have, a heart, it's lights out, right? So basically what you're trying to look at here for your circulatory system is how they all kind of work together to get the blood going through your body. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask, take some notes, draw some diagrams, and get those essential questions done.